welcome to this month's community call. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Skylar. I'll be the host for today's session. And first, I will have a very quick introduction about today's topics and our presenters for today. Today we have 4 topics will be presented by Akshayta, Yun, Luyi, and myself. And these topics are first, to use add-ins in the shared mailbox in the new tab on Outlook Web. And the second one is Word API updates. And third one is about contextual entrance for Word add-ins and the reference tab in Win32. And the fourth one is Microsoft 365 Agent Toolkit updates. Hope you guys will like today's topic. And about today's presenters, we have 4 PMs today. Akshayta, who is a senior PM manager, who is a senior product manager, and Wang is a principal product manager. Myself, Skylar, senior product manager, and Luyi is also senior product managers. And first, I believe we have Akshayta today. I will switch to the slide, and Akshayta, please feel free to take control, or I will shift the slide for you. Yeah, either is fine.
Let me take control and I can get started.
Sure.
I hope my screen's visible to everyone.
Yeah.
Great. So, hey everyone, I'm here to talk about how to use add-ins on a shared mailbox in a new tab on Outlook Web. So, sometime around 2024, we started to get a lot of customer escalations about add-ins not working as expected when users open shared mailboxes on a new tab. So, the complaints we were hearing were that the templates were disappearing, deployed add-ins weren't showing up, and add-in task panes were not opening in shared mailboxes. And we've noticed that opening a shared mailbox in a new tab, that's an experience that's unique to Outlook Web. It doesn't occur on other Outlook platforms, because on other Outlook platforms, say like Classic Win32 or even New Outlook, you open a shared mailbox in the same panel as the user's primary mailbox. So why this is different is because when you open a shared mailbox on a new tab, the first mailbox is the shared mailbox. And so we realized that we need to do slightly different handling of add-ins in such surfaces. So now with the changes that we've shipped, we've improved the overall add-ins UX, and we're providing a consistent story for developers and tenant admins when they deploy and use add-ins in such surfaces. So I have a quick demo for what the customer problem is and what the changes are, including what the recommended path is forward. So Skylar, just let me know if the audio is coming through.
Since early 2024, we've
Yeah,
received
we can hear you.
You can hear it, right? Great.
Yeah.
So let me just start again.
Since early 2024, we've received multiple customer escalations about add-ins in shared mailboxes in the tab on Outlook Web. Customers complained that add-ins don't get deployed to shared mailboxes and that they can't be accessed when opening a shared mailbox on a new tab. Task pane add-ins also don't work as expected. This has caused a lot of customer frustration. To address this, we included a note in our Learn documents that add-ins in shared mailboxes in a new tab will not work as expected, and provided a workaround in the same tab. We knew that this doesn't solve the customer's problem completely and set out to improve the experience and restore customers' trust. In the add-in manifest, developers can configure add-ins to work in shared mailboxes via the Supports Shared Folders element. Now on integrated apps, administrators can deploy these add-ins to users in their organization. Admins must select the user's primary mailbox to deploy the add-in to. Admins should not deploy add-ins directly to shared mailboxes. After accepting permissions, the add-in will be deployed to the user's primary mailbox and is available to the user on whatever shared mailbox they can access. With these changes, admins need not deploy add-ins separately to shared mailboxes. Now, users are ready to use add-ins in a shared mailbox on a new tab. To open a shared mailbox in a new tab, users click on their account and select Open another mailbox. They can enter the shared mailbox details, and this will create a new tab for them on Outlook Web. Here, they should be able to view the add-ins deployed to their primary mailbox, but only those with the support's shared folder element. When they create a new email, they can use add-ins such as My Templates seamlessly. They can create a template of their choice and save it to the shared mailbox. Earlier, these templates would randomly disappear if they were created in shared mailbox on a new tab in Outlook Web. But now, we save these templates to the shared mailbox directly. The next time, a new user with access to the same shared mailbox opens it in a new tab on Outlook Web, the previously saved template by another user is ready for use. This simplifies the add-in experience in shared mailboxes on a new tab. Thank you for watching.
So that basically summarizes the changes that we've shipped to add-ins and shared mailboxes. I do want to call out that we've not changed how add-ins work in shared mailboxes when they're opened in the same panel or tab as the user's primary mailbox. So other platforms like Classic Outlook, New Outlook, Outlook Mac, those should continue to work as expected. These changes only apply to the new tab experience. Another important call out is admins must deploy these add-ins with the support shared folders element to the user's primary mailbox. The recommendation is to not deploy it directly to the shared mailbox, because in that case, the add-in may not show up as expected. And lastly, if you have a template that is saved on a new tab, it can be accessed by any user on that shared mailbox in a new tab. We've also officially documented these changes in our Learn links. So please go through those changes and let us know if you have any feedback or any questions. But we hope that this improves the overall experience with add-ins when you're using a shared mailbox on Outlook Web. Thank you.
Chris has a question about this, please.
Yes, I'll address it in the chat.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me continue sharing my screen. About next topic. Okay. Just give me a second. Still loading. Can you see my screen now? Yeah.
Yes, I can. Can I take the control, Skylar?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Okay, hello everyone. So next part is the word add-in update. Skylar, can you do the full screen mode?
Sure. Give me a second.
All right. Seems that I can, oh, okay, right. Okay, so I'll talk about what's coming next for Word add-in and the APIs. Skylar, can you go back to the last page? Yes. So in the previous community calls, we said that we are going to deliver a massive amount of Word APIs for Windows and Mac platform only. And now, we are excited to say that these APIs are rolling out, and you will see these APIs in public preview in the coming weeks pretty soon. So the areas we are going to cover are listed on this page. So, for example, citation and bibliography management. Many of our citation partners, they said that they also want to, make communications with the existing Word bibliography. And also they want to make sure that their citation management tool can be compatible with the Word native features. So here are the APIs for you. And also we have document level settings for you. For example, you now can turn on, turn off autosave. on your Windows and Mac platforms, and also control get the language ID settings, detect those language-related settings, etc. And also, there are a lot of partners asking for better document structure control. So we now have a group of APIs allows you to better control the layout, page layout, numbering, and also we allow you to get the document library version where you actually can navigate through the different versions of the Word document. And more about the formatting and table structure. Now you will have richer style and font to control the style and format of your document. And last category is about the content controls and the XML mapping. So we will have more types of content controls as shown here. Date picker and the building block gallery are the most asked content controls, but we also have the repeat section, picture runs, etc. And most importantly, we also support XML mapping. And with that, you will have the mapping between the customized XML and the content control. Yeah, so these are what we call the first wave of the desktop-only Word APIs. We will have more in the coming months. And also in the next community call, I will provide more and more examples related to these APIs. And stay tuned. Yeah, that's all for my section.
Thank you, Yun. If you have any questions, please feel free to type it in the chat and we will reply. Okay. Let's go to the next slide. Yeah, and next slide is about contextual entrance for word adding and the reference tab, which is the first scenario-based add-in discoverability solutions we're trying to provide. As you may be familiar, we provided the web version last year, and for now we have it's available for desktop also. And let me to show you a demo to more vividly show the ideas about how it works. As you can see in the video, when you are trying to create a new document and you're trying to create some citations, you can find the tools and also it's called the native features in Word and the reference tab. And now we have this new entrance called swap providers, which will provide a list about top popular citation add-ins in the market. And in this way, the end users can easily discover the popular citation tools they may find it useful while they are editing their document. And after they selected one add-in, maybe manually site, they will directly go to the store, the detail page of the add-in, and then to install the specific add-ins. And after that, the add-ins will auto-run and pop up to the right side as it showed in the task pane. And very smooth experience is that when the user see the add-ins they used last time, it will ping to the ribbon. And last time when they go back, the add-in they used last time will ping over there. So it will be very easy for them to find. And if they want to switch back to the Word native features, they can also go to swap providers and then select the default functionalities of the Word citations. Yeah, and that's the main idea of it. And also we polish the experience a little bit, and when the users they choose to pin a popular add-ins to their ribbons, the existing entry points will move to the here. Let me show. Okay, where it is. Will pin to next to the native features columns. So where it is. Yeah, after they install it, it will be like a pane next to the native. Where it is. Yeah, as you can see, maybe here, yeah, it will ping to the ribbon, and end users will easily to find your add-ins there. So we will like regularly query the top add-ins and make sure the users will see the very popular ones to the list. And this is the first scenario we're trying to create with the collaborated with the native features. And in the futures, we'll try like more scenarios. And if your add-ins is popular in the stores, it will have like more chance to get the visibilities with the native features. Okay. So next. Okay. Sorry, the computer is so slow. Maybe Luyi, you can take the control. I mean,
Maybe like to share from my side, maybe.
Sure, thank you.
Hi everyone, can you see my screen?
Yes.
I'm not able to. Okay, I'm not able to enlarge. My internet also very slow, so let me just do with this. Hi everyone, I'd like to quickly share some updates about the Microsoft 365 Agent Toolkit. And it's just an upgrade from the Teams Toolkit. If you heard this before, it's an extension for Visual Studio Code that helps developers to build apps and Copilot agents for Office and Teams. Sorry. I'm not sure why it's. Sorry, I think the web page just stuck.
Luyi, I think my desktop versions just work. I can I can show it
Yeah,
back.
okay, please help share. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So thank you, Skylar. So yeah, so for the Office app, like we will make like two important updates recently. First is the support for the unified manifest for Office add-in is now generally available. So if you install the toolkit from the install the public version of the toolkit from the Visual Studio Code marketplace, you will now see a new option for Office add-in, and that makes it really easy to get started to build a single solution that can work across Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and Teams. So the second update is for it's for the support for the development of Copilot agents with adding action, which is a very important feature we just announced in the build event this year. But this one is still in the private preview. But if you are interested, you can enable the feature by following the steps in the next slide I'm about to share. And after that, you will now see new options available to allow you to either create new Copilot agents with added actions or extend your current add-ins to work with agent. So we are still actively working to improve the experience for the Copilot agents with adding action development, and we will make it public once we have finished more testing and feedback. Skylar, next slide, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the steps you need to follow if you want to have a try with the functionalities of the toolkit to support the development for the Copilot agents with adding actions. And next slide. So here's some useful document to help you have a better understand for the toolkit and also for the Copilot agents with add action if you heard it for the first time. So let me know if you have any questions or want to have a try. Thank you.
I saw Rob raise his hand. Please go ahead, Rob.
I just wanted to know, at this point, is there any kind of architectural guidance for how to merge Copilot and add-ins, or is this just a very new thing? What kind of scenario do you see this being most important for this new capability?
Sorry, Robert, you mean like from the technical side, or you mean from the scenario side?
I'm more from the scenario side. How would you use this new capability, and how would you structure what gets done by Copilot versus what gets done by the add-ins? Is there a scenario you have existing add-ins and you want to layer Copilot on top of it, or would you custom build add-ins, for example?
Yeah, so from my understanding here, I believe the current, we believe the Copilot is to provide a new interaction, a new way to interact with your add-in users. It's actually based on the functionalities you already provide. The add-in functionalities functionality already provided with the add-ins, but with Copilot, you are enable a new interaction way to allow users to use the add-in functionalities by communicate with Copilot. And that's actually I think that's kind of comes to the imagination from your scenario. It's because I think this will firstly lower the barrier for user to use the ID, and of course if you have more scenario, you also have the chance to extend your ID functionalities by integrating with Copilot. Yeah.
I want to add something here. We do have scenarios defined for different applications. For example, Excel and Word. We have many legal partners are trying out the Word scenarios with Copilot with add-in actions to provide better user experience over there. For example, to let to do the better summary of the document, and then take the add-in actions to do the formatting of the document, or more easily to find the related context within the document, etc. In the last community call, Matt, Adrian, and I actually presented two scenarios with Excel and Word, I would recommend you go back and take a look at that video. And at the same time, we are still at the public preview phase of this add-in action supporting Copilot, which means that we definitely are looking forward to your input and your scenarios, and we can actually work together to figure out what's the best way to have both Copilot and add-in work together in your case. So I would recommend that offline we can connect for more information, and we can also understand more.
Okay. Thank you very much, both of you. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Cool. I believe that's all the topic for today. And if you have extra questions, please feel free to send it to the chat box. And then we will go over the questions we received from the survey of last month. And we received one question about what we are trying to automate the copy and paste of a chart object from Excel to PowerPoint using the VBA.com in the hybrid fusion mode. Is not possible because the copy and paste method are both broken on Mac OS. What solutions are there in the JS to facilitate this common need? And we have the answers from PMs and professionals. The answer is that you can achieve this by using bindings in your PowerPoint add-ins to sync the shapes with a data source, such as the Microsoft SharePoint, OneDrive, or any other asset library. In Excel, you can save the chart to your data source based on the data change event. In PowerPoint, you can bind the shape to a chart stored in your data source by referencing on the unique identifiers. This enables dynamic updates and seamless integrations between your presentations and Excel files or external data. And I will copy and paste these questions to the chat box to make sure if you ask these questions, you can store these answers to your own notes. And also last, we have lots of Office add-in documentations updates during the past month. It includes the developer experience, Excel, NAA and Lexi token deprecations, Outlook, PowerPoint, and Word. I will also copy and paste all these document links to the chat group we have. And that's all for today, and wish you all have a great day. Thank you.